Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Back in the DDR, a couple things to catch you guys up on in case you missed some stuff. The brake master, it is now repositioned over there. The mounting bracket for the steering is now over here. It is a much firmer 3/16 hardened plate. It doesn't flex at all now, so that was my one concern, was it was flexing a little bit. So next, what we have to do is we have to take and manufacture some mounting plates for the doors, for the inside ones, because we cut the previous ones off when we redid the front of the cage. And then we're gonna make some drive shafts. So let's go ahead and get started on those mounting plates, and then we'll jump to the drive shafts right after that. Alright, what you guys can see here, so we have the main bar that goes across here. We have a crossbar that links back right in this cavity here. And then right here, this is where the door mounts. So we need to take and make a new bracket from the bottom side that is going to sandwich the fiberglass with the steel below it. So basically, it just needs to be about this size steel plate. So I'm going to go ahead and make a template from down below. And then we'll go ahead and get it cut on the plasma cutter and then weld it in.
Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me loyalty, cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty.
Yellow, blue. They had a baby, it's green. So picked up a titanium plasma cutter. So far it's been working out pretty good. We'll go ahead and cut those two plates and then move on to the next piece. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and clamp it in place. So just got to place it in where it it goes flush with fiberglass and then butts to the steel, and then just boom, clamped. Alright, next up, let's go ahead and back drill these holes through the same openings that are already here. And then this piece will be done and we can move over to the drive shafts.
hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patent it. Being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, like a roast, like a gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know.
All right, well, this is all drilled out. Let's go ahead and get in the back since it's easier access back there to the motor, and get those hubs changed out to brand new hubs and do the drive shafts. We're gonna go ahead and start by removing the wheels, and then we'll remove the hubs and then install the new ones.
It was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never know.
So what we need to do is we have these big old Torx bolts right here, 3 of them. You need to pop the lower loose down here. And then we need to remove the sensor clip right here. So this one's really easy, you just pry up and then slide it forward and Bob's your uncle. The other ones, let's get the right size Torx. Hopefully I have that.
Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off and knowing I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing it.
All right, so we got this guy. We have the new hub on here. So now we'll take the Tesla drive shaft, cut it, and then we'll cut this one as well, and kind of cut them in the midpoint. And then I have these sleeves. Then I have these sleeves made up. So that's the Tesla business end, and then that is the C5 business end. So spline that right in the middle, and then that'll get us going until we can get new shafts for the center of it ordered.
My heart rages around like an ocean in my head, because there are so many things that I left unsaid.
So you guys can see we have the Tesla one in here. It is completely all the way in now. So it needs to be on the extended end. All right, so that makes it easy. So we'll mark it up where to cut it, and then we'll cut them and put our splice piece in the middle. We'll pick this back up tomorrow. My neighbor's having a kid's birthday party, so we're not gonna be obnoxious to them. No cutting today. Pick it up tomorrow, and then we'll get back on it, and then finish up all 4 drive shafts. I think both are equal length from what I measured, so once we get one, we can just do the same thing to the other one and get it the exact same length. All right, so got this guy fitting on here now. That's bottomed out right there. So then on this guy, I got enough tape on here where it sits completely centered and it's nice and snug. So then when we put them together, we'll have the ability to expand and contract to the distance we need, and we'll get it installed. So let's go throw it on the axle shaft. Let's go ahead and throw it in the hub, and then we'll give it tack weld, and then we'll match up everything else to this.
I can almost feel you walking in the distance, but I know that it's not reality. If you are echoing around inside these parallel dimensions all alone, now I'll find you in my dreams.
Let's look where we are. So this is backed up all the way this way, and that's perfect. So we'll just weld it right here. The other side is pushed out. So we need to back it up because this is neutral. So that's as far back as it's ever gonna be. So we're gonna mark it here, all the way pushed back, and then we'll pull it back forward about 1/4 of an inch. It's about like that. And then we'll tack it all in place. One down. And 3 to go. But at least now we know exactly the length that it needs to be. And I'll measure up front, make sure that it's the same distance. Pretty sure it is. And then we'll go ahead and switch the hubs up front to drive hubs just like the rear ones. And then we should be good to go. So let's keep things moving along. All right, guys, where I believe we left off is we finished up the back axle. So we got that tacked. Now I'm gonna go ahead and on the front side, I took care of what I needed to take care of. So we're gonna take off the brake caliper, the rotor, and then we're gonna replace the hub with one from the rear for the drive. We're gonna take the half shafts for both the inner and outer, split them, do the coupler, same as we did before, and go about it that way. Then we're gonna send it off to be manufactured. So let's go ahead and take everything off and then replace the hub.
As the tide it consumes me, you would never save me if my walls came down. Head is underwater, you would let me drown. Watching as I suffocate. Darling, pull the trigger, honey, steal my crown. Choke me till I black out, put your hands around. Hurt out my heart, I'm guilty. She said, worship me. I control the air you breathe. Worship me. My forgiveness set you free. Worship me. I control the air you breathe. Worship me. My forgiveness sets you
so there it is. The shaft is tacked in place for the length. Now what we're gonna do is we gotta remove the boots and we gotta remove the C-clips, pull the shaft out from both the front and the rear, and then send it off to be made in essentially spring steel. They heat treated and everything. And then once we get those back, we'll be able to reassemble it. Has about 1/2 inch of play towards the inside, which is perfect. It's got enough room on the back side where it's centered on the race of it. So let's go ahead and take this out, take the shafts out, and then we can send them off. All right, guys, we have both half shafts here on the table, the front and the rear. The rear one is about 1/2 inch shorter. However, there is enough room in the cup where it is the same. So we're just gonna go ahead and have them make all the centers the exact same, and then we'll get them assembled that way. I'm not gonna take the bands off or anything. I'm gonna take this down to a local shop and see if they can make it. And if not, we'll send it out to another place. But that's gonna be a wrap for this one. And then next time, we'll be back on that, probably stripping the body down.